Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. How can we balance the intention of our sadaqah in our actions while ensuring we remain sincere? How can we balance the intention in our actions while ensuring that we remain sincere? The one point here is secrecy, right? It's permissible to give charity secretly and in the open, but our default should be that we do good and we give charity secretly. And the idea herein is to avoid seeking praise, to avoid any form of ostentation, riya or sum'ah, which is that we want others to see our deeds, or we want to build a reputation so people speak about our goodness. But the best form of charity, as the Prophet ﷺ taught, is the charity given in secret. Occasionally we do things in the open, but there should be a specific reason for that. For example, for encouragement. So you can give sadaqah with the hope that others who are witnessing this would also be inspired to give sadaqah, and that's fine. But predominantly to maintain sincerity, as Dr. Fadil Suleiman informed us of once in a da'wah workshop, that you need to ensure that what you do in your private life with Allah outweighs that which you do in your public life with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is profound. If your relationship with Allah is predominantly based on your collective experience or your communal experience, and you have no private relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is a very dangerous position to be in, for you open yourself up to hypocrisy and you open yourself up to ostentation, and this is something that we shouldn't take very lightly. So to combat that, try as best as possible to ensure that your private acts of worship and your private engagement with Allah Azza wa Jal outweighs that which you do publicly, and Allah knows best. And then the final point we can speak about here is, in terms of balancing, as the question stated, is to adopt regularity with good deeds and habits of good deeds, as opposed to good deeds just done spontaneously in the spur of the moment or when we have time for it, right? We need to make time for Allah Azza wa Jal and make time for the deen of Allah. That would be the most efficacious way of benefiting from our deeds. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a'lam. I said that was the last point, but perhaps I should add another element of ensuring that we have this balance in terms of our charity and in terms of our ibadat, is self-reflection or muhasabah, right? Self-accountability, to regularly look within and ask yourself, for whom am I doing this? And what's the purpose of this? What's my objective? Am I trying to please someone? Am I trying to curry favor with another? Or is this purely for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Let us rather ask those questions to ourselves before it is asked of us on the day we meet our Creator, Rabbul Izzati wal Jalal.
La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah.